Welcome to Fighting Stats, the ultimate channel for MMA fans who love statistics and betting breakdowns. I'm your host, Art C, and I'm here to get you ready for the upcoming UFC fights. In this series, I'll be watching tape and providing my real time analysis on how I think the fights are going to go. I'll be watching for fighters' strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, and overall strategies, pairing that with Fighting Stats' exclusive UFC stats not available anywhere else to give you a prediction on how I think the fights are going to go and ultimately who's going to win. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Fighting Stats. Welcome back to Fighting Stats. I'm your host, Art C, and today we are continuing on with Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. He takes on Charles Bronx Oliveira. If you're with us in the last fight, we saw Tony Ferguson in a barn burner with Justin Gaethje go almost 5 rounds, get knocked out in the fourth. I think Herb Dean just saw enough and stopped the fight there. Otherwise, Tony Ferguson would have went to decision. Now, 6 months later, after that fight, still 36 years old, Tony Ferguson takes on the number 7th ranked Charles Oliveira. Tony Ferguson with a 2.5 inch reach advantage, the same height. So let's see how this fight played out. I am interested to see how Tony Ferguson reacts to any of the ground game. Tony Ferguson now has a fight coming up against Paddy the Baddy. So I'm interested to see if this fight hits the ground, how Tony reacts to the ground, what he looks like, all of that jazz. So worth noting that Charles Oliveira, the plus 130 underdog. Tony Ferguson was the minus 220 favorite in the fight against Justin Gaethje. Got destroyed in that fight, and now he comes in as the favorite here against Charles Oliveira. So let's see why. Ferguson with the nice haircut, minus 160 favorite. We saw a lot of unorthodox stuff from Tony Ferguson. You can never predict what he's going to do. You just sit back, watch, and enjoy. So here's Tony Ferguson in the white trunks, shaved head. Though Bronx Oliveira usually has the yellow trunks. Yes, yellow trunks and golden hair. So Tony in Southpaw switches to Orthodox. Charles Oliveira is going to be in Orthodox for most of the fight, I think. Tony's going to look for different entries to close the distance. Let's see if Charles Oliveira shoots for a takedown early or he's content to stand here with Tony. We saw another outside low kick from Oliveira. Nice one there. Jab to the body attempt from Tony. Jump kick there. 1-2 from Charles Oliveira. Inside low kick from Charles. Kick to the thing. Oh, now Charles is coming forward with some right hand spins. Ooh, nice. He spun and hit him 3 times with the same jab. Inside low kick from Oliveira. Push kick there from Ferguson. Still in southpaw. Oh, kick to the head. Eats that one. 1-2 for Oliveira. Another left hook from Oliveira. Front kick there. Left hook from Ferguson. Inside low kick from Ferguson. Throwing a right hand there. Man, I guess. Jab to the body, right hook. Slips there. Gets up. Nice jab there from Tony. Now it's Oliveira looking for a clinch. Gets the takedown. All right, so here we go. Tony Ferguson off of his back. Charles Oliveira inside control. One of the best in the world on the ground. So let's see what Tony Ferguson can do. Holding on to his own arm there. Tony does have a wrestling background. Looks like Charles Oliveira is going to try to step over into mount. Tony recognizes it, keeps him in 3/4 guard. Tony holding on to Charles there. Tony's going to try to pull the right arm of Charles in, try to lift him to the side to try to sweep, but good luck, it's Charles Oliveira. But that's why he has that butterfly with the right leg, trying to lift him and elevate him there. So let's see what he does. Oliveira looking force some position here, grabs the arms. Now big shots there from over top. Oliveira moves to the other side. Now he's going back over to mount. Tony recognizes it, tries to spin out of it. Nope. Charles is back into mount, holds on to Tony, doesn't let him go now. He's going to secure the position. Looks like he's going for an arm triangle, doesn't get it. Looking for the arm again. Tony Ferguson holding on, really not letting any room for Charles Oliveira to do some work here. And Tony Ferguson holding on to Charles. Hard to do damage, hard to do submissions here when you don't get that space. So Tony Ferguson controlling the posture, looking to bridge a little bit, pushing down on the hips of Charles Oliveira. Nice left hand from Charles. Left elbow from Charles. Right hand from Charles. Still Charles not able to do anything here. Now he elbows up, throws an elbow. Another elbow there. Let's see here. Looking for like a body slam. Gets a nice uppercut, puts his hands right back in. Tony again controlling the posture. Oliveira putting the hand on the mouth, trying to control the breathing of Tony Ferguson. Gets the arm, looking for an arm triangle. Can't get the arm behind the head. Tony Ferguson doing a good job of keeping that arm on the mat. Both head and arms is free, so he's fine here. Elbow from the top. Worth noting that Tony's not rolling here. He's staying in mount, trying to defend some of the damage. I think he's better off trying to control the posture here. If you get Oliveira on your back, you don't really want to do that. So some fighters will automatically roll to the back. Tony Ferguson is not. Also, Oliveira's kind of preventing the roll. He'd rather keep him in mount here. 18 seconds left in round number 1. Looking for an armbar. Oh, look at Tony Ferguson squeeze like, oh, he's grimacing in pain. Oh, that is deep. Oh! Watch that left arm as he gets up. He just grimaces and he shakes it off. Noodly arms. Oh my goodness, he's holding his arm up. Oh, let me see a replay. That's as close as you're gonna get to an armbar too. Oh my goodness. It's just mental fortitude of Tony Ferguson. Let's see this. Oh, it's so deep. Everybody taps to that. And he puts it even further. Oh. Remember GSP versus Dan Hardy? Oh, it's there. And he puts it behind his shoulder to get even more leverage. Oh, oh. Oh my goodness. That is deep. Tony comes out in round 2, and right away he'll throw the left hand. See, like, look, I'm good. Yeah, let's watch that left arm there. Oh, right hook. Yeah, I couldn't really throw that left hook. Fainting from it, he doesn't throw it. Another again. He can barely hold it up. It's like flopping in the wind a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna have to go to southpaw because he can't leave the lead hand down. So he'll have to fight in southpaw a lot. Have that power hand as a jab. Just come forward with the jab more. Oh, throws a kick. Oliver gets the leg. Gets Ferguson right back down to the ground. Ferguson off of his back. Oliver rolling the legs. Ferguson should roll. Oh, stop. Oh, an illegal knee or illegal up kick. Charles Oliveira. Oh, is he going to take the way out? No. He's on the ground. He has one knee on the face. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? It's not down. Yeah, yeah. Is it down? It's on his like armpit. Oh, there. Now it's down. No, it's down. Charles Oliveira looking to stack. Tony Ferguson should try to roll and try to attack the legs here, but he's stuck on this position. Oh, Charles Oliveira, big elbow there. Tony, nice scramble. Creates scrambles, trying to get to the legs. Rolls over. He could roll and almost get the back. He's like, I've seen it before where he gets the position, he like moonwalks and then controls the back. Almost, almost. Oliveira, some big ground and pound here. 3 minutes left into round two. Oh, nice weird position here. Hooks around the back of Oliveira. What is that, a knee? I don't know here. Tony Ferguson is going to have to roll. Knee to the body from Oliveira. What a weird position. Stacks him here. He's going to throw some punches here. Ferguson's not looking to roll. He'd rather just stay on his back here. He had the option of rolling and sort of giving up his back. There it is. Trying to hold on to a knee. Yeah. Tony active at least. He's doing enough to stay busy. Hasn't really able to get up yet, but savvy enough to limit the damage. We haven't seen Oliveira attempt a submission. I feel like Tony Ferguson should roll back to his stomach here, but he's staying here on his neck. There, Oliveira rotates, trying to get the north-south position here. Ferguson grabbing his own leg here, trying to like triangle Oliveira on the bottom there. Can you imagine? Yeah. He's trying for it, but he's not able to squeeze that triangle there. He's trying to get that right arm around the neck of Charles Oliveira, but it looks like there's a ton of room there. 20 seconds, but he does limit the damage here. Let's fast forward. Ferguson doesn't give it up. Charles can't get out. So that's 2 rounds with Charles Oliveira on top, but Tony Ferguson really limiting the amount of damage. 2-0 for Charles for sure, but no, this isn't it, Joe. He's down on the ground there. No, he's down. Yeah, he's down. All right, round number 3. Tony Ferguson versus Charles Oliveira. 3-round fight in the UFC Apex. Throws a left kick again. Right kick from Charles Oliveira. Looking for a kick there. Remember, that left arm is messed up, remember, for Tony Ferguson. Outside low kick from Charles. Does he throw the feint? Yeah, he has that right hand cocked. Throws a jab there. Outside low kick from Charles. Inside low kick from Charles. Nice uppercut lands from Charles. Another kick caught and then taken down. Charles Oliveira gets a double leg, easy takedown. Easy right into mount. Oh, nope. Defended 3/4 guard. Now it's Oliveira on top still in guard, trying to set up some sort of arm triangle. Nice, puts the arm under the chin there. Oliveira here now in side control. Trying to step over back into mount. Um, if anybody thought that Ferguson had a chance against Khabib, I don't think so. But Charles Oliveira easily able to step over into mount. Again, 3 minutes to work in full mount. I'm going to say if Charles Oliveira can't... Oh, nice triangle attempt. Very nice transition. So Tony Ferguson uses the cage to wall walk, gets up. So Oliveira recognizes it, put the arm over the shoulder, and gets the triangle in. Charles Oliveira is going to move that right arm across the face of Tony, fixes it a little bit. He has to adjust, lets it go. Mounted crucifix here from Charles. Another arm triangle attempt here from Oliveira. He's going to try to set up the arm triangle and then move the legs over, it looks like. Ooh, a darce from the bottom. Yeah, so we're gonna have to keep this in the mental back of the head. Charles Oliveira probably what in a 15-minute fight spent 12 minutes on the ground on in top mount for most of the time, side control some of the time, not even once close to, well, I guess very close to the armbar. But if Charles Oliveira is not going to submit Tony Ferguson, I don't think that Paddy the Baddy is going to do it. So look, he's out and he's back down. Back into side control from Charles. He might be able to set up a Kimura on this side. 50 seconds, very hard to work. Goes for the north-south choke, goes under. Ferguson trying to breathe out of it. Not a lot here, holding on to him. So I'm going to say dominant fight from Charles Oliveira, probably 30-27 easy. We got to see some ground game from Tony Ferguson. While he doesn't stop attacking, he doesn't stop moving. He does give up the position. Wasn't able to get up from the bottom. Created some scrambles, but Oliveira on the ground just another beast to deal with. So Oliveira wins a 30-27. I assume over Tony Ferguson. Again, worth noting that Tony Ferguson does not get submitted after 12, 13 minutes on the ground with him. I'm going to keep that in mind for Paddy Pimblett coming up. What else was there? Didn't see a ton of striking. Oliveira looked to be winning some of the striking battle. Just Tony Ferguson's dog all around, the definition of it. So again, he goes to the decision with Charles Oliveira. So another great fight for Tony Ferguson. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, my name is Art C, and this is Fighting Stats. You won't want to miss it. We're going to continue on with Tony Ferguson and his next fight within the UFC. Stay tuned for next time. Okay, guys, well, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and you'll get notified anytime we put out new content. Again, my name is Art C. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Electrocute. This is Fighting Stats, the ultimate source for exclusive and in-depth MMA statistics and best bets. We'll see you guys at the window.